What is up YouTube? I am Galadite74 and in today's video I will be showcasing my week 6 battle of the UPA. This is a very exciting battle. It's very hyped up for a few different reasons. There's a few implications involved with this matchup. First, I will just state that we are facing Shay, coach of the Dallas Starmies. If you've been on this channel long enough, you know who Shay is. We have battled him a numerous amount of times. He is the absolute GOAT, one of my favorite people in the whole community. If you do not know who Shay is, for some ungodly reason you're here and not there, go check out his channel. His link will be in the description below. It is prioritized, shouldn't be too hard to find down there. As well as the UPA fan server. I haven't really been plugging that, so that's also down there. But Shay is really awesome, and another important note for this game is that we are both 3-2 plus 5. So going into the halfway point of the season, whoever wins this goes up to 4-2 and is sitting pretty nice, and whoever loses goes down to 3-3. Definitely not out of it, but a little bit more on the back foot. Hopefully we can just take our early advantage and win this game and go up to 4-2. But because we are facing Shay, we tend to lose to Shay quite a bit. We've only beaten him twice so far. One time was due to hacks, and the last time I swept him in 8 turns with the Poltergeist. It was pretty funny. I'm sure he doesn't want to remember that. I don't see him. That's going to be a one-time thing. I am going to be very rude in a few seconds and explain what my whole game plan is. But we can start jumping into this team builder. We can start talking about his team. It's a pretty Shay team. Tapu Lele, Kartana, Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Blaze Cinderace, Porygon 2, Selgor, Dragalge, Vikavolt, Alolan Persian, Claydol, Haunter, and Wartortle. Nothing out of the unusual here, to be completely honest. Something I kind of expect. Lots of big threats on this team. I guess the first note, this is not really in order. Vikavolt is hard to switch into. That's something that's kind of scary. Haunter is low-key kind of a threat to my team as well, kind of a low-tier thing. Kartana, not one set destroys my team, but I have to figure out what type of set Kartana is, and that could be a little bit scary. P2 is really annoying to break, like really annoying. And then Cinderace's speed tier is also kind of problematic for my team. Those were the notes involving his team. I didn't want to talk about his team too much because I kind of want to talk about mine. First off, I want to say I am a piece of shit. My game plan is to lead off a Scolipede and go for game. It worked last game. I know Shay's a good battler. He ain't going to let it happen twice, but I'm going to be so disrespectful and try it out. And that is just a big part of the game plan. And I built my team sort of around Scolipede getting at least a kill early on. Because otherwise, this team isn't really built the greatest. It's kind of built more defensively. And if you know how Shay battles, that is a terrible idea. He will out-offense you, or he'll break through your defense, I'm trying to say. So this is definitely not the smartest decision on my half. But I think it's okay. My defensive mons weren't that bad in this game. It's just, how will Shay break through and when will he? And will my offense be able to break through his in time? Because again, Scolipede's pretty good. I have a few other pieces to my offensive core that can do work in this game. And that's kind of explaining my game plan. I want to talk about that just a bit more instead of my opponent's team, because it's just classic Shay team. So yeah, that is the plan. What I am bringing into this game consists of Jirachi, Scolipede, Primarina, Noivern, Chandelure, and Pangoro. I'm actually going to start talking about Scolipede first. You can see the whole screen there. This is the moveset I decided to run. I needed max speed to outspeed Urshifu without a boost to my speed. And this moveset I picked because I have the Pin Missile for the Selgor Sash, if that's the lead. I'm not sure if that's going to be the lead, considering that's what Poltergeist set up on. But if it is, that could be very helpful. Poison Jab is great stab. And I went Superpower over Earthquake because even though this can't touch Dragalge at all, my hope is that Dragalge doesn't come. I don't need a boost to actually knock out Kartana with Superpower, and then at +2, Superpower should knock out the P2. And P2 was a big problem for my team, so I thought that was worth it. So yeah, it kind of just depends on what my opponent brings, but this is definitely going to be the lead. Depending on what they lead, I will Swords Dance in their face. It just depends. Hopefully it's a good lead so we can get off to a good start in this game. I'll talk about Jirachi and go in order now. This is a speedy kind of pivot set with a little bit of spit def. I wanted Protect over Fire Punch, but I thought if Kartana is choice locked into one of its stabs, I want Jirachi to revenge it. And if I don't have Fire Punch, I don't revenge it. So I took off Protect. It wasn't too necessary, it just would have been nice to have. Dual Stab is great in this game for stuff like the Lele, the Dragapults. Toxic for the P2 because, again, that thing is a little bit annoying. And just a nice, decent pivot throughout this game, I think this Jirachi will be. And it really helps for a lot of choice locked mons too. Third is Primarina. This is max HP, a little bit of defense, and some speed. Dual Stab with Draining Kiss and Flip Turn on top of it. I've explained in the past I do not like defensive Primarina. Even in this game, with an Urshifu Rapid Strike on the other side, a Alolan Persian, a Claydol, which is mainly meant for what it's here for, and I guess Cinderace, I don't like it still. I don't think this Primarina is going to perform as well as I want it to. Granted, I don't think Shay's got a great initial switch into Primarina though. He kind of has to predict what button I'm going to click. If P2 wants to come in and tank it, it's fine. If Kartana wants to switch in, it's taking half from Moonblast. So I'm okay with that scenario. It's just mainly here for the Urshifu, honestly. It's the main reason. If Urshifu doesn't come, Primarina is a lot less useful. So that's it set there. Noivern, we have actually kind of a defensive set. This outspeeds the Kartana. This switches into Kartana because a non-boosted Kartana like Jolly Scarf or something should almost never two-shot me with any move. So I thought that was pretty sick. Hurricane, U-turn, Defog, Roost was all I needed. I didn't need coverage. Flamethrower would be nice so I don't have to rely on hitting a Hurricane to hit the Kartana, but Hurricane's fine enough. Again, these Spadef and defense was for the specific role on Kartana. The Spadef was for a role I don't remember, to be honest. And just, same thing as a pivot. It's a great defensive typing in this game. Something that I initially didn't recognize until late in my build. I was like, oh, this switches into, could be Urshifu switching, Kartana as I've been mentioning, Cinderace, stuff like that. Fifth is going to be Chandelure. I'm just going to be honest, I don't really feel good about this set. It's Choice Scarf. The speed was really nice because with the Scarf I can outspeed Lele, Kartana, Urshifu if they're all not Scarf themselves, and I have moves that click all of them. The issue is the P2. I don't really do anything to it unless I trick it. Dragapults, if it comes, can kind of switch in safely. And C, just locking into a move is really hard against this team. I have good coverage, but like Flamethrower, he's got Urshifu Rapid Strike, Shadow Ball, P2, Psychic, the Tapu Lele. It just switches to all the types of moves, and I think it's going to be a little bit tough to find an end game to lock myself into a move. That is the plan. I don't feel confident with it though. Finally, we have Pangoro here. It's like the same set from last week, to be honest, just the EVs are a little bit different. This coverage was just really good, and I went AV. It was AV or Chople. I was so back and forth, and I went AV just because it dealt with some of the things it was meant to dealt with a little bit better. Like the Vikavolt, I want a 1v1 with Pangoro, the Dragapults, the Aselgor, and though I can naturally kind of take those on with a little bit of chip, the Assault Vest just kind of guarantees it. Choppleberry would be for stuff like the High Jump Kick Cinderace, the Sacred Sword Kartana, because without a boost, Kartana doesn't knock out Pangoro except with Sacred Sword. Same as Cinderace with the HJK. So I was a little about this, but I think AV was just naturally better. I felt like Scolipede and like Primarina and Noivern could deal with the things that Choppleberry would. So that's why I settled with this. But that's going to wrap it up for this team builder. I do want to preface this is not the greatest team. It's just solely because it was built around this Scolipede set I want to try and make work. Will I be a disrespectful Danny? We'll see. I hope you guys enjoy this game. I know I'm going to enjoy it. We're facing Shay. Without further ado, let's head into the game. Alright, here we are in the battle. Good luck, have fun to Shay. And I want to preface this video by saying that my dog has something going on with him. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he's been scratching and licking a lot and all, you know, those gross things dogs do. So if you hear that in the back, I apologize. What we see here is pretty standard. What didn't come? No Lele. Okay, I was like, something's not here. That's good. I will explain. I'm sure I laughed about it in the team builder quite enough, but I am going to be the most disrespectful person ever. And if you guys don't know, I 6-0'd Shay last time we fought in 8 turns because I led off with Poltegeist. Well, this time I'm going to lead off with Scolipede and hope that things go well. I'm going to take the rest of the time to cross out notes because, you know, I still have a whole game planned outside of that, of course. Though, hopefully we can get far. I don't expect to get nearly as far as I did last time, but if I can at least get a kill, it's something, right? No Lele again. Our matchup's not bad, but I definitely could have built a better team. This is just so I could actually lead off a Scolipede and build a team around it. This is the best that I came up with. So we're locked in now while I know he takes the last few seconds to, you know, pick his moves and stuff and lead. I'm having a really hard time finding the Mons on here for some reason. They're written right in front of me. No Vikavoult's really nice. That was hard to switch into for my team. So really glad that's not there. Not many defensive pieces to this, to be honest. I thought there'd be a little bit more defense coming from Shay's side. But it's fine. And I think I got everything except for this. So good luck, have fun to Shay. He led off with the Urshifu. That's not what I wanted to see. And instead of trying to set up, a +2 probably doesn't really even knock this out. So I'm going to go into Primarina. I think I could go into that or Noivern. Primarina is mainly here for this, though. So let's go into that. It could be predictable, but it's fine. You know, if he predicts it, good job. I can maybe scout some damage. Let's see. So we can't, unfortunately, lead off and just click the button because of Urshifu leading. Even if I was Sash, it wouldn't matter because Surging Strikes is insane. Surging Strikes, okay. We can find out if this is banded. Because it should do right around half if it's banded. Less, but I don't think that's banded. Maybe, hold on. Nah. The issue is I don't think Thunder Punch kills from this range. None. I'm at 142. Nah, definitely never does. I could Draining Kiss. I could also Moonblast. Moonblast is straight up knocks it out. Draining Kiss isn't that bad either. Kartana coming out is annoying, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. So let's Draining Kiss. And just get my health back. Yeah, they switched. That makes sense. They could be Scarf with the way they just did that. They got onto Dragapults, okay. I do have a Jirachi because Tapu Lele didn't come. I'm not really too scared of this at all, to be honest. I get a little bit of extra health back to deal with the Urshifu a little bit later. And I want this gone because my Scolipede can't touch this. So what I'm going to do is go hard into Jirachi here. I hope he likes the nickname. It's, you know, it's his nickname because this is Lucky and Bad Gang, right? I know this thing gets Shadow Ball, but that's the only thing this can do. This thing can do to touch me. He could set up T-Spikes, but I have a Scolipede. They flip turn, that's fine too. Annoying, but not the end of the world. Nothing really scares me out except for Cinderace and probably Kartana. So Cinderace would probably be the biggest here. The thing about his team that's really annoying, yeah, it's Cinderace. My team pivots around a lot. His does more. His team is really pivot heavy. I do have Noivern for this. Is Noivern here for anything else? It kind of is pretty good against Kartana, but I still think that is my switch in anyway. So I can maybe get some momentum, possibly. Yeah, let's do that, because I don't really care about U-turn. I get to get a fast Mon in finally, so maybe I can get some initiative. We'll see what happens. They might Gunk Shot, which would be annoying. I can see what item they are. They're Heavy Duty Boots, okay. They do Gunk Shot, so I'm glad I went out into this and not the Primarina. That doesn't 2-ko, which is sick. They do Poison on the first go, which sucks. I think I'm just going to Roost. I'm actually slower than this, believe it or not, so I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to Roost. I didn't put, unless they're not max speed, because I didn't put speed in for this. I put it in for the Kartana. Good play on his part. I should have probably predicted that, but I didn't want to just throw out my Jirachi. That would have been kind of a really scuffed play. So what I'm learning is that I think that's Scarf or Shifu. This is Boots, Cinderace. They just U-turn, yeah. The Strigolge, I don't think is Assault Vest. It could be. But good thing is I get a Roost off, and I'm going to be able to get a U-turn and hopefully some momentum going. Because I'm faster than everything barring Scarfers on this team. So I think I'm just going to U-turn after I get this Roost off. They go back out into Dragapults. That's fine. I'm just going to U-turn. And Jirachi is my switch-in. If they flip turn, it does make my life a little bit harder. The fact that they got the poison does kind of suck because I'm going to be a lot lower than I would like to. But I do just go for the U-turn here. I could play really aggressive and go Pangoro with my Assault Vest, but I'm not really a big fan of that play. I think Jirachi is still fine. Not the biggest fan of how this is going so far, but it's okay. That does nothing. I go back out into Jirachi. I don't really feel the need to predict yet. That could be my downfall. Pangoro in this endgame is kind of, I think, what I'm going to go for. They flip turn again. Man. Good play. I'm thinking how I want to go for this endgame here. Again, Pangoro's really good. Stalpede's really not that bad either. But I need Dragalge weakened. They go right back out into this. And I never risk Jirachi. Like, that's just, Jirachi is really good in this game as well. So I just go back out into the Noivern. So we'll see what happens. Because they got the poison, they're going to get into a point where they can Power Ball into Gunk Shot, knock me out. And that's not what I'm a big fan of. But it's going to be how it is. Revenging Cinderace is not easy because Chandelure doesn't look great in this game with P2 running around. And Scalpy needs a speed boost. And an attack boost, honestly. I frisk their boots. They Powerball, yeah. This is what I mean. Like, if they could, this could put me into range of Gunk Shot right now. It's close. I am slower. They don't know that, but that looks like Gunk Shot range. I'm gonna Roost anyway. And try and preserve this thing a bit more. If I'm gonna make a prediction with the Mon, it's gonna be Noivern, the Gunk Shot. This might kill me. 73, and I do die. That sucks. I want to see the roll on that real quick. So this is going to be an issue. This is definitely going to be an issue here. It's not Libero. It's Blaze. 97. That's Adamant. No, because I'd be faster if I was Adamant. No, I was at 70 something. I think he just got like a mid. He got like a mid-high roll. I think, but not like a max roll or anything. This Pokemon is a big issue. I could go out into Primarina and just tank the hit. Chandelure or Primarina, that's the play here. Losing that really sucked. Like, really sucked. I'm gonna go into... I'm gonna go Chandelure. Oh, I'm so losing this game, by the way. I don't have any confidence in this. He just pivots so much. He pivots so well. But I'm not too upset about losing this game. I could predict. If Psychic 2-Kos, I might just Psychic this thing. Chandelure. It looks like it 2-Kos, actually. So I'm going to Psychic. He could Sucker. He's got Powerball. He's got Gunk Shot. He actually stayed in. Well, this might 2-Ko. Yeah. They U-turn. Okay, so it's U-turn, Gunk Shot, Powerball, and probably a fighting move. I don't think it's Sucker. I feel like they would have gone for it there. But the fact that I got that down to under half is big. because that means Scalpede doesn't need any type of boost to knock it out. So that's something good. I do need a speed boost, but not an attack boost. So Scalpede beats that. It beats a Selgor. It can beat Kartana. A +2 with a little bit of chip on Urshi, I might be able to. Flats. Oh, that's the. Oh, and he knows I'm choiced. This is an issue because I lost my Noivern. This could also be Choice Scarf for all I know. Can he lock into anything yet? No. I really need this. Like, this is such an important mon. It's just, who do I have to give up? I really don't want to give up Scalpede. Like, I really don't. And I don't want to lose my life for it either. I feel like he just knocks off, but there's not much I can do about that, because then he's faster than everything who wants to take a knockoff. Do I need this endgame? If Scalpede can get a speed boost, maybe not. I think I just... I'm going to commit to a... Scalpede endgame here. Their Scarf. They knock off. This might kill me. It does. Okay, so their Scarf. That's good to know. Bad. I lost my Chandelure. I'm in a really bad spot here. That's just no way to put it. They get the attack boost, I assume. Yeah. Good thing is I get a free Primarina or Pangoro. Who do I value more, or who do I think is better? I think Pangoro. I don't mind losing my Assault Vest. Yeah. I don't mind losing my Assault Vest. And Drain Punch is very free. Dragalge is not a switch-in, so... I Drain Punch. I could also knock off, but knockoff's not bad for the Urshifu. I want that Scarf gone. It's Drain Punch or knockoff. I think Drain Punch is fine. Just in case they bring out Urshi. They could stay in and just hit me with a +1 knockoff for all I know, but I get all that health back, so I'm not too scared of it. They withdraw. If they sack Cinderace, that's nice. I go into this, yeah. So, I'm not sure if this was the right play or not, because getting rid of this thing's Scarf is really nice. But I think damage on it, I think that damage is actually worth it. Yeah, 100%. I'm going to switch into Primarina. They could U-turn. They could predict it. I don't care. If they're gonna, if they have a move to hit Primarina, I hope it's Poison Jab and not Thunder Punch. They could U-turn and go right back out into the damn Kartana. But I might... Nah, because Dragalge is still around. I can never sweep with Scalpede with the Dragalge around, or at least at high health. But the good thing is, with one speed boost and an SD, I can kill everything else. But I definitely save this. This is my next best sack. I really feel like they just U-turn here. They Poison Jab. Not great, but rather Poison Jab than Thunder Punch. I feel like this is Scarf. Like, I really do. So I could go out into Jirachi now. Let me think here. I think Jirachi's a fine play. Yeah. Because it should die to Zen Headbutt at this point, and if they're choiced... The only issue is that I might be in a range where if they're not choiced, they can still knock me out with Surging Strikes or CC. That's the one reason I don't like this switch. I think they're Scarf. That tells me that's probably just Scarf. Against their team, what's the best move to click? Not this. Alright, sometime today I will click the right button. I think Zen Headbutt. Do I live a knockoff from a Scarf Kartana? Because if I do, that's really nice. Oh, I do. Easy. What? Okay. I'm going to Zen Headbutt. It might not knock this out. They're not Scarf, so that's not great. And I don't knock it out, so that's also not great. They Drain Punch. This would hurt, but yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, that's not that bad. I don't think I'm in range of knockoff either, which is great. I'm just going to click the button again. Knocking this out is really nice. If they switch into Kartana, that's a thing. They switch. They could go Cinderace too. Go in the Whack. That is P2. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm just going to Toxic this thing. That looks defensive, but I can't quite tell. Yeah, I'm just going to throw off a Toxic on this. They could Teleport, and that is definitely something they could do. And I don't have much to like really deal with that, so I think this is my next best play anyway. And I'll just sack Primarina. And at that point, I think I lose to the Cinderace. I'm just noticing. Oh god, they Teleport. Yeah, I think I might lose to Cinderace here. Because I didn't run Chople on Pangoro, and that's going to come back to bite me, I think. I do tank from full. Oh, there it is, yeah. Alright. I have to sack Primarina. I go Pangoro. Yeah. Because I need this still. Yeah, because I gotta go Pangoro because of it lives a high jump kick from full if it's Jolly, guaranteed. That's not gonna kill me, but the next hit will. What's the best move to click? It's probably just Surf. Or actually Flip Turn is better. Yeah, Flip Turn's better. But I think they just stay in and attack me again. Yeah, like that was always the play. Again, Pangoro guaranteed always lives a hit from full if it is Jolly. And I'm pretty sure it's a Jolly because it shouldn't have been able to outspeed my Noivern. That's the play. That's all I got. If they're adamant, they can outspeed my Pete without a speed boost. That's the only issue here. Does Drain Punch kill this? It probably does. 100%, yeah. So I just Drain Punch. Yeah. They just U-turn. They don't even high jump kick, so they might not have it. This is probably where they sack Urshi. The problem is they still have that whole Dragapults in the back, and I just can't beat that thing. Unless I get some crucial chip on it. I really should have been Chople. If I was Chople in this scenario, I think I have a really good chance here. Because I can always tank the fighting move from the Kartana. Oh. Hold on. Alright. Maybe if they give me this, maybe I can bring this back. Yeah, maybe if they give me this, I can bring it back. I'm going to Earthquake this. They might give me it. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. Still really not a great scenario for us, but there is a chance because that was the biggest thing in the way of Scolipede. At +2 I kill P2, I kill Cinderace, I kill Urshifu, I kill Kartana. Ooh. Back into this. Okay. If I lose this, can Kartana lock into any one move with can lock in a knockoff, but it's not going to be in range of knockoff. Wait, no, Scolipede is naturally faster than this. Okay, so I can sack. go into Pede. No, because if I... No. I go Jirachi. And the reason I do that is because if I kill this thing, they can bring out Cinderace and they just win the game. So let's not make that play. Okay. I had to think about that, but... yeah, I'm really glad I went into this instead. I mean, if I went hard Pede, that would have been the best play, but this works. So Aizen Headbutt. I think Scott. It's gonna come down to. I think Scoffy's gonna need to tank a hit at some point. Let's bring it out. The calc. I just thought if I put Cinderace in the Blaze range, I just lose the game on the spot. They withdraw. Flat Stanley, that's fine. Oh, if I had Fire Punch there, that would have been a weird play, but if I had... Whew. It's not Life Orb, it's Choice Scarf. I think I go Pangoro. See, I just don't want Pangoro to get a kill, because if I kill something with Pangoro, Cinderace revenges and wins. +1 Jolly, Scalpy just does so much. Let me think. Let's go... I just need Pangoro's health. I need Pangoro's health. That's how it is. This is not a great setup thing. Let's Fire Punch. They're gonna knock off probably. It's so free. Yeah, this probably knocks me out. It does. So yeah, now they can just. It doesn't matter if Pangoro just tanks it at this point. Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is rough. Because they always just knock off here. It doesn't... I guess I could Drain Punch and get all that health back, maybe. That could be a thing. Kartana +1 doesn't do jack to me, which is kind of nice at least. Does Drain Punch kill it? Drain Punch does kill this. Yeah, I think Drain Punch is always the play still. Well, I don't know. Yeah, if I Drain Punch, I get the health back. They withdraw, okay. Spreadsheet, okay, that's smart. If this is Sash, I break it at least, which is cool. That does so much still, jeez. Alright, well, I'll get my health back, but since I'm... I need to think about this. If they're Focus Blast, I think they just win. If they're Bug Buzz and a Powerball is like, eh. How much is Drain Punch doing to this? It's... if I ran like full Adamant, it would have killed. I need to knock. Oh, you know what? I just threw. If I went hard Scalp Beat there... Yeah, if I went hard Scalp Beat there, I think I won the game. Well, no, yeah, I think I would have just won the game. Shoot, man. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that sucks. I just hard through that. Because Powerball... I don't know what health I'm at. Oh, they go into this. That's fine. I'm at 133. Oh, Powerball probably doesn't kill me. I can't hard switch into the thing though, which is the issue. I'm going to Drain Punch. I just need to go all in on Scolipede now. They Drain Punch, what? Oh my god, wow. I could have just went Peed, man, I really am. If I had just went Peed on any of those turns, I could have won. Like, easy. But they didn't. Where are they at now? Oh, I didn't see what else. Well, I can look when I send out Scolipede. I'm Life Orb. If they're under half, wow, they got a lot back from that. Sheesh. Yeah, I lose. I need a Swords Dance up anyway. I need to hope they don't Surging Strikes here. That's my only play. If I had gone Scolipede on any of those turns, I think I can win the game. But because I didn't, which it makes sense because he could have just Surging Strikes there. Yeah, he has it. This doesn't kill me, but it puts me in range of Life Orb. I don't have enough Life Orb hits. Kind of, yeah, no, yeah, it's just too late. Considering the team I brought, I'm not too upset about this. I could have played better. You know what I mean? I don't have enough. I don't have enough turns. Like, this kills probably. Like, I don't see a world where this P-Jab doesn't kill unless they Aqua Jet me here. But yeah, that sucks. I could have just. Yeah, they die. I'm gonna be like 1 hit short. I'm gonna be 2 hits short. Yeah, I get another kill here, but it doesn't matter. God damn. So many ways I could have won that game. Because they don't get the health back from Drain Punch. And then, like, I had speed doesn't knock it out, but it doesn't matter. I don't have enough Life Orb turns. GG to Shay. Damn, wish. Oh, they Sucker Punch. Oh, they did have it. Alright, so we're going to lose 3-0. Not too upset about that, actually, to be honest. Considering the team I brought, considering, you know, everything, really. Shay's a great battler. That's kind of good. I kind of got that game out of the way. That was the game I was taking, like, the least serious. So we still have 6 more games in the season. We are going to move down to 3-3, which really sucks. But I had fun with this game anyway. Man, he gave me like 3 or 4 opportunities to win with the P, and I took none of them. So a little upset with that, but it is what it is. Make sure to go check out Shay. He is awesome. I could talk more about the game and reflect a bit, but, you know, I'm just going to leave it off there. The way I kind of do this, and I might mention it in one of my videos, is that when I battle and record the battle portion, I just look at it from a comp standpoint. I don't really think of it from a content creation standpoint until I'm, like, recording the team builder and stuff. So if I have any extra notes, I'll probably leave it there. But thank you for watching so much. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Without further ado, we will move on to next week. We're 3-3. Hopefully we can move up. And I'll see you next week.